Hey Stamp friends, welcome to the Joy of Stampin' with Rachel. I'm Rachel Kuhn and today is Fun Fold Friday. I'm going to be sharing with you the Party Piggy stamp set and dies. You'll see inside how these amazing dies coordinate with it to make a shaker card today. Party Piggy was an online exclusive that came out the exact same time as the new products in the annual catalog. So it's kind of people have seen it, but they haven't really shared it as much because there was so much coming out at the same time. So I'm excited to share with you today this awesome bundle. Let's go ahead and show you this card and how we're going to make it into a fun shaker card with a dome belly. Looks like he's a little pot pig there. And I have it as a Let's Party Piggy for us today. All right, I did a lot of prep work for this, but so let me show you the supplies I used. I use the Forever Plaid embossing folder. It's huge. You'll see like it's not your traditional size. It's bigger than the actual card front, which is amazing. So you can use it for a lot of different things. And it usually is a little increase in price then. So that if you're like, why is that one so much more expensive than the others? It is a lot larger. I think I want to say a 6 by 8.5. So it is a very large. And it is 3D, so it's thick and amazing. So that's one of my favorite embossing folders. And then we are using these domes. Let's grab this so you can see it. So it's this cute little dome that has adhesive on this top and the bottom. And it is meant to go for the piggy. And in fact, in our dies, you'll notice that circle. And that matches it perfectly. So let's pretend you want to make a shaker card, but not the piggy. Just make sure you grab this little circle shape here, and it'll be able to cut that out perfectly for you. All right. Then I've used Petal Pink for our ink for our pig, and then our Secret C for our other stamping for this card. But I have gone ahead and I've stamped everything already. Our card base is that Secret C. I have a matte, that's the Cloud Cover, which is our new in colors. And I'm also using the Timid Tiger, which is a in color as well. So 3 of our new in colors right here. And I kind of want to make it more like a masculine card. Let's go ahead and put these 3 items together. Well, actually, we'll just do the first 2 because I think it's harder to use assemble the pig on there when their card base is there. So let's just get our mat together and then we'll base it later. I only want 1/8 of an inch, but if you wanted to have more of that blue coming through, be sure to make it 1/4 of an inch for your mat there. Look at it. I need to readjust, eyeball it, and set. For all of my measurements, just visit my blog and you'll have them there. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And when things have been embossed, sometimes they don't lay flat. So I like to put some added weight to it. So I just put a giant clear block. This is the, let's see, I always forget the letter. The F block. So let me put that to the side while we get this part ready. Okay. So on the Petal Pink, I've stamped these items, and you have a leftover circle, which you have the option to either place back into the belly when we do the dome, or you can leave it out. For this one, I left it out. I'm tempted to give it a try and see what happens if I do it. Should we experiment and see how easy that is? Let's give it a try. So first thing, we grab our dome, and we need to remove the adhesive strip on the top. We're gonna attach it this way. And I like to take some paper snips. Let's see if I can grab it. There we go. And I just start lifting up that backing. Then we're gonna stick our little piggy belly on top of it. And look at that perfect match. Nice. Truly is perfect, love it. Then we're gonna fill this with our loose shaker elements. Let me get close so you can see. These are so pretty. They're kind of a neutral. They're iridescent looking. So they're not masculine, they're not feminine, they're just shiny. There seems to be like little tints of blue and orange, but honestly, it's just very neutral, I feel, but sparkly. So you can either take a pinch and put it in. You could do the little pouring technique. I'm going to do a pinch because I feel like all of the circle stuff's on the bottom, and all of the, like these little cylinder pieces here are more on the top. So I'm gonna do an actual pinch of it. And you don't need to fill it as much as you want or as little as you want. I filled it just so that part in the center is filled. So I don't go up on the rim or anything like that. Okay, now that we have that guy ready to go, let's take off this adhesive. And we're going to attempt, I think, here's what we're gonna do. I probably should have left that on a little bit longer so we could have measured. Let's grab this guy. Again, I have not added this belly in before. So what we're gonna do is put this guy where we think he's gonna go, and then we're gonna line up to him. And I'm gonna kind of eyeball it. Let's see, he's gonna be going that way, so it'll give me enough space on there. Okay. Now we're gonna attach the belly where we think it's gonna be that circle. By flipping this over, looks like it'll give enough space. And luckily I have a lot of wiggle room. I have a lot of empty space workable here. Then I'm gonna flip this upside down, which is gonna be hard for you to see, and I'm gonna line it up. So I'm gonna kind of show you how I'm doing it this way. So this is gonna be facing this direction, and I'm gonna line this up over it. So that way none of my special little loose shaker items come out. Make sure your tail's going the right way. And let's see. Ooh. Let's see if I can make this happen without making it a huge mess, right? Okay. Okay, we did it. Piggy's on. And then you just want to press that down so that attaches. And now you'll kind of see the difference between the colored in belly or the background belly, which again, totally just a preference. I kind of dig it this way. I've also seen people where they've stamped on that circle with something cute, like either that confetti from here. You can do a couple little saying, like you could just have bacon in the middle of it with a question mark. You can make it this one really, really fun and be playful. Okay, let's grab our pig head and we'll attach that with some dimensionals on the back. I did want to lay his belly and his body flat though. That was definitely a key part for this pig. So that shaker card would work nicely. And we're just gonna have him kind of go out at an angle with his head tilted. Cute. Next we have these two items that we need to color. And I'm gonna use the Stamp and Write markers. We can also use our stamping blends. It's totally up to you. I like these markers because you get all the colors with just one purchase. The stamping blends, you have to purchase individually each set. And unless you love coloring, that is an expensive purchase to get all 5. So this is a great money-saving way. You get all these colors, the in colors. However, we are only going to use 3 of them. So we'll take away our pink and we'll take away our Secret C because those don't match the card, and we already have the Secret C in our ink here. And we're just gonna color our cute little flags and our hat. You can decide if you want to use the brush tip or if you want to use the little Write. It's more of a bullet size though. We used to have it a very fine pen, but you totally can color with the other side, and I'll show you with the hat in just a second. All right, Timid Tiger there. Let's get our cloud cover on our little flag here in the front. And if you want it to be dark on one side, you just color over it more. Kind of like our stamping blends. You gotta do it quick though. These are small enough that I feel like I can get away with blending nicely despite the alcohol use, the lack of alcohol in it. Okay, now we'll grab each of these tips. So you see the bullet side for our cute little hat. And you just pick a color combo. So I'm gonna do my Darling Duckling first. And I'll go 1, 2, Darling Duckling. Then we'll start again at the top, Darling Duckling, 1, 2, skip, Go to this one. 1, 2, color. Leaving space for those extra ones to do. Then we're going to go with our cloud cover. It's easier to figure out where to color because we've already done the counting. See how nice this little bullet point is though for these small spots? And I honestly could leave it like that and have that white as an extra color. We'll go ahead and do the timid tiger though. We still have those dimensionals out from earlier. Let's grab those and put them on the back of our colored hat and our flags. I did go ahead and I stamped already the Let's Party, and I cut it at the angle right there on that cloud cover. And let's put, for this one, we're actually going to put one dimensional there on the flag, and then I'm going to use a glue dot to attach it to his little hand. All of our dimensionals here. Okay, here's my glue dots. See, one right there. We're going to face it so it's down. We're going to press it. I'm going to pull it off. And then I'm going to take my little fingers and I'm going to just kind of roll it. So you can't see the glue dot coming from the front. You just kind of just fold it over. Okay, now we can place it in his cute little hoof. Oh, remove the backing of the dimensional. So that way we have contact to his hoof, but that flag still looks like it's flying. The amazing part of multiple types of adhesives. And then our cute little Let's Party. And this one I really played around with as far as like where to put it. And you can too. If you're like, well, let's party on top, let's party on bottom, let's party at his hand, pick where you want to put it. That backing stuck there. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I'm going to put it just at his feet, by his bottom hoof. Let's party. Let's do our liquid adhesive on the back. And we'll add it to our card base. For this dark card base, I would put a basic white in the inside, so just make sure if you're using dark card bases to do that as well. I won't waste time right now to show you though. Just to use your imagination. Okay, lastly, we're just gonna do some embellishing. So we're gonna grab these amazing flat pearls. These are the in color flat pearls. You can tell that I've been loving them. I've used a lot of the colors on here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use that same timid tiger. You could use assortment of the colors and that would totally work as well. But I'm going to use 3 of them and I'm gonna do the one each size. So we have a large size of the timid tiger flat pearl put on the bottom left corner, and then the medium one I'm going to put it above the flag and add an angle from it, and then the tiny one and coming it below and off to the side. And there we go, we have a cute little shaker card using that Party Piggy. And this would make a great invitation. It would make a great birthday card. Just switch up the saying. I made a graduation card with this one, and I said, I am so proud of you. So lots of fun cards you can make, or even scrapbooking when you're using the Party Piggy. I hope you guys have learned something and give these small dome shakers a try. Add them to your next shopping cart using the links below. All right, you guys have a great weekend and happy stamping, everyone. Goodbye.